In this video, I'm going to discuss about aluminium chloride bond, and I want you to note that aluminium chloride exists as a dimer. Therefore, other than it existing as AlCl3, it will exist as Al2Cl6. So we'll be having 2 atoms of aluminium and 6 atoms of chlorine. Now, other than aluminium having ionic bond, because aluminium is a metal and chlorine is an nonmetal, it will be having 2 types of bonds. Number 1, it will be having covalent bond, and number 2, it will be having dative bond. Then I want us to note that dative bond is a special type of covalent bond. How? Covalent bond is formed when 2 atoms of elements contribute equal share of electrons. So if one contributes one, the other one contributes another. But in dative bond, it is formed when one element contributes the shared pair of electrons. Covalent bonds are represented by dash or hyphen. Dative bonds are represented by arrows. Now let us try and draw the structure of aluminium chloride. So I'll be having 2 aluminiums, 1, 2, aluminium, Al, Al. So this aluminium will be surrounded by 2 chlorine. This one same, 2 chlorine, and the dative bond will be existing here, chlorine, and also here, chlorine. Now let us discuss it step by step. Aluminium has 3 valence electrons, while on the other hand, chlorine has 7 valence electrons. What does it mean? Aluminium requires only 5 electrons from somewhere. And where will they come from? They'll be coming from chlorine. What does it mean? It means that this chlorine will give aluminium 1 electron. This chlorine will give aluminium 1 electron. This chlorine will give aluminium 1 electron, while this other chlorine will give aluminium 2 electrons. Therefore, this is where our first dative bond exists. But do not forget that this chlorine will be left with how many electrons? 6 electrons, because it only gave 1. Similarly, this one will be left with 6 electrons since it only shared 1 electron. But let me leave the other 2 chlorines separate. I will finish up with them while talking about the other bond in aluminium. But do not forget that chlorine only requires 1 electron. Each one of them will require 1 electron. It means that aluminium will give this one 1, aluminium will give this one 1, aluminium will give that one 1. It means that aluminium on the left hand side will have contributed all the shared pair of electrons. Let's come to this other side. I want you to note that aluminium will give 3 electrons to 3 chloride atoms. So it will give this chlorine 1, this chlorine 1, this chlorine 1. But do not forget that aluminium equally requires 5 electrons. Where will the 5 electrons come from? This aluminium will give it 1, this one will give it 1, but this one will give it 2 electrons, and this other one will give it 1. But do not forget that this chlorine has given 1, 2 to the other one and 1 to this other one. How many electrons will it be left with? It has given 3, so it will be remaining with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons. Similarly, This lower chlorine has also given 3 electrons. How many electrons will it be remaining with? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It means that this one will also be a dative bond. But the rest of those bonds are covalent, like this one, covalent. This one, covalent. Do not forget that this chlorine will be left with 6 because it only gave 1 shared electron. Similarly, this other one will also be left with 6 because it only gave 1 shared electron. And that is how we form the bond of aluminium chloride. How do we draw its dot? Not really dot, but let me call it dash diagram. I'll be having aluminium and be having chlorine here. This is chlorine. Then this one will be a dative bond, chlorine. This one will be chlorine. And then I'll be having aluminium here, where this one is a covalent bond, but this one is a dative bond, and this one is a covalent bond, and this one is a covalent bond. And that is how simply we draw the bond of aluminium chloride. Thank you. See you in the next video.